I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me out.
Oh shoot. Where was it? It was like right here. Hello humans, my name is Dael Kingsmill and we're here for part 2 of the story of Culhwch and Olwen. Yes, that's right, we're covering a Welsh myth at the moment. It is a longer myth than I think I remembered. So at the moment it's looking like it may be split into 3 parts. Or possibly more. We'll find out as we go. But look, buckle in for right now because part 2 is a weird one. P.S. if you haven't seen part 1 of the story, you're gonna want to watch it so that, you know, all of this makes sense. So I'm gonna make sure that I've got links to part 1 in all sorts of different places in the description. I'm gonna throw up a card in the top corner so that way you can go and you can watch that one first so that when you watch this one, you have any clue what's going on, because you're gonna need it. So a year passed with Culhwch living in Arthur's court, and then finally the messengers of King Arthur returned, and they brought no word of Olwen or her whereabouts. They just couldn't find her. Culhwch, of course, is very young, so he's a whiny little whiner about it, making a whole big deal about how everyone else got to have their haircut, but why don't I get mine? Kai, who was a knight of Arthur with like a billion peculiarities, as the author calls them, he could hold his breath and or go without sleep for 9 days and 9 nights, which is pretty cool. And he could grow as tall as a tree, and any wound from his sword couldn't be healed. And his spirit was so fiery hot that it actually evaporated rain before it could land on him, so he was always dry, even in the most inclement weather. Inclement's a good word. So Kai, with the superpowers, Kai stands up and he tells Culhwch to stop being a brat, alright? We'll go with you then, and we won't leave your side until either we find the lady or you admit already that she doesn't exist. And Arthur thought this a splendid idea, so he called together an adventuring party. So we've got Kai, we've got Bedawir, who only had 1 hand, and he was one of the 3 fastest people in Great Britain, including sword fight fast. He was like fastest gun in the West, except instead of not forget that anytime anything Custennan's wife is Culhwch. Auntie No Name complies. So that's where we're gonna stop. I've got nothing. I'm sorry.